Hello guys, welcome back to Farming Simulator on Huron County with me, Adam. Today we are going to cover the bunker, which is done, but first I'm just going to take you to the main farm. Right, so the first thing I've done is I removed this bunker. I started running out of money again, so I sold it. And that's the first thing I've done. There's not a lot else that's happened. I've got a whole load of pallets of honey in there, and I've still got loads there to sort out. Next trip is down to the cow pastures. Right, so I need to put more straw in here and more food. Over here they're out of food and water. Well, they got food but no water. And on my sheep we have food and water, so they're good. My chickens are out of food as well at the moment. So I managed to cut this field with the forage harvester. There's still a few little bits sticking up and around everywhere, but I've done it. It took a while. Now if I enter this vehicle and jump out, I actually have 3.2 million now, and there's a bit around the sides, but I've already compressed it, or near enough. So what I will do, bring my chair forward so I can get to the steering wheel better. Just, oh, there you go, compacted down to 100%. Okay, so that's now 100%. I'm going to blanket the silo. I will collect up all this little bit here and around the side at some point. I've also created a couple of small bales there of silage. They're fermenting at the moment. And these ones here are total mixed rations, so I've got 5 there ready to go. As you can tell, my chickens have no food, so they're not producing anything at the moment. So the first job I want to do is clear out this section here. So, painting. Now, that's the sort of area I need for my pig pen. And I think if I put it about there, that should do me. That works. Now I've got my slurry, I just need to place down a manure bunker like that. But first, I need to buy some piggies. So there you go. I've got some little piggies. Now this is where it gets a bit tricky because the fence isn't there. That was originally with it. So I have no markers. So I've got to create a fence line. And I'm going to use hang on, let me rotate. Just trying to get it to about 180. So I'm going to go there. Trying to watch where the pigs run to. Say about there. If the fence is a bit wider, it doesn't matter. Right, that's zeroed out. About there. There. Alright, so there's the pig pen. Now I just need to put a gate in. Is it colliding because I'm there? Probably. Let's try again. Okay, delete that post. There you go. Right, so there's my pig farm. Now I just need to get rid of all the corn stalks. And go from there. So I still need to put a bit of gravel in here just to line that up. Ooh. Right, so that's the basic pen sorted. Now, animal mud. Nope. Dirt. Nope. Looks like I've got no choice. There you go. So this is dramatically making this field smaller now. Again. But don't forget, I've purchased the field across the road by the Johnson supermarket. So that's all done now. Got 10 little piggies in there. And now I've got this field here to sort out. And I've got the pigs to feed. I need to put down a silo extension. Which looks like it's too big, so I'm going to have to get a different. I've got to work out which manure pit to use now. It's a nightmare. If I put that there, that's just in front of the gate. So I'm going to leave that now. Just have a look at others in decorations. Stick a couple of pigsties in there. Apparently that's overlapping. So these are just decorative items. So that's done. Right. Now I need to work on getting food for these. But for now, we are going to jump into this tractor. I'm going to fuel it up. And then we're going to go plant it. While that's going, I'm going to hook this up in a minute. Then this. And then we are going to go plant some cotton. Where? I don't know. Probably out here. So actually, no, I've already got sugar beets on that one. So, probably be one of the bigger fields at the bottom. That'll do. Right, so I need to turn Reverse in there. Now we need to spin it around and to hook up to this front attachment. If I can. There it is. And then reverse, and got that one. And I managed to get out only just. Right, so I need to get seed. Luckily, this trailer is a lot easier to use and operate than the two I'm nearly crashing into. But oh, my driving skills with this wheel. Wrong way. I'm not full lock. Other way. Just bring it around. Oh, I'm surprised I managed to get near that. Right, so we've got enough seed in there now. I'd say we've got enough fertilizer. But to be on the safe side, what is going on there? I think it's just a pipe. Okay. I'm just going to run down here. Start filling. Okay, so the tanks must be full on the front, it's the ones on the back. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. So let's go plant some cotton. I've got the choice of sunflower, soybeans, sugar beet, cotton, corn. Let's do cotton. I've come attached to this post. Always catching on there. Right, let's go. In fact, what I'm going to do is 109. Off we go. Right, he's going to go down there. I'm just checking this. So we're going to get a good yield off this field. Apparently it's a bad crop rotation. Okay. Okay, because I've got soybeans growing. What about this one? Good. Right. So all this silage which is in this bunker and fermenting, I'm pretty much going to sell it. That's my plan. At the moment, if I go to my time-saving stock check sheet, I've got 3.2 million of chaff and it's only worth 279,000. When that goes into silage, that's going to be worth probably a couple mil. So yeah, can't wait for that. I've got manure going crazy at the moment. Oh, my corn here is going to be for corn. It's not going to be used with a forage harvester. And this is the field I'm going to do as cotton. I'll show you my yield. So field 112 was 100 to 125 on yield, which is really good. So that last one I got 2.7 million. But what I'll do now is clear that, reset that. And go again. So far on this field, total cost and total earnings have earned 1.5 million nearly, and I've spent $500,000 on the fields. I'm just waiting on my tractor to come back. So I need to add water, food and straw. Hopefully I haven't made that too awkward to get around. I'm just going to put a bit of grass around the edges of this because it's going to bug me because it's not quite sat on the ground. That way it sort of like masks it a bit. This side's fine, it's just that side. So yes, right, I need to go to the shop and get some pallets. Now if I just jump across. Need that one. I've got 2 for chicken feed just there. $1,000 for 1,000 litres of pig food. $900 for 1,000 litres of pig food there. And there's no food in that one. So if I get them started, I'll have 8. I'll collect those later. Right, let's clear that. Turn the engine on. Unfold. So I've got automatic seed rate on, I've got automatic application on. We should be good to go in a sec. I love this setup now, this is really cool. Right. Just gonna set my lines up. Looks like we're all good. Let's change direction. Oh, we're still unfolding. Okay. Just back it up a bit. That looks to be right. Wipe this back up. Not how I wanted it to work. You didn't want to do it there. Okay. So I've got auto steer you with the wheel. This is very good. So I'm definitely going to be getting weeds in the field now. Let me just pop up the map. Nitrogen's a bit low. That's alright, I can come across and spray it in a bit. Wrong button. That's better. So we're currently maxing out speed at 15 miles an hour, or kilometers an hour. It's gonna literally take 5 passes if I'm lucky. Now I've got to watch out when I get to the end up here, because there's trees. So what I'll do is I'll probably get close to the end, lift up, turn around, and then when I've done all my rows going this way, I'll come back and do that last row going across to get that last little bit. So I'm going to lift up about now. Not early enough. Okay, so let's get into position again. It's very temperamental, this reversing. Just ease on the power. Right, and drop. There you go. That wasn't bad, that lined up pretty well. So I should be able to do this whole field with what I've got on board in terms of seed. But I'm not too sure. We're at 70% now. I might have to drive to the shop and pick up a pallet. But it ain't gonna be much more than that. So yeah, in this episode we've got pigs. I've covered over the bunker, which is full. I actually had a little bit left over, and I was using my 8RX with the other trailer, little trailer, and just tipped it all into the Goyle baler, and just made some silage bales with that a little bit. But 3 million's about where you want to be with that bunker. Right, let's get to 50 by the time we get to the ends, not before. We're definitely going to need more seed here. And lift. Just get some position. And lower. Just press a bit and then go forward again. There you go. I'm just going to stick all the differentials on. We're planning well. Unfortunately, yeah, cruise control will work. There you go. Now the colours are very similar here, so I can't really work that out. There's going to be weeds in this field as well, so I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. Seed rates on standard. We've got loamy sand. pH is a bit hit and miss. Nitrogen's a bit low, so we're at 80 kph. So yeah, so far. Oh, I didn't reset it. So far, we've used just shy of 3,000 litres of seed and 160 litres of liquid fertiliser. So you don't actually use that much. Right, get ready to put my foot on the brake. Slow down. Keep coming. Right, that's all lined up. Full lock. I'm going to hit that bush. I've got 29% left. Let's back it up. And stop. And lower. There you go. Nice. Just put cruise control on. I can't remember the button I've got on the on the wheel. I did set it up. Can't remember it. So I'm just using the keyboard for that. So pH is a bit iffy, which is fine. Used nearly 200 litres of fuel. I don't know why it won't show you the other fields. It's just showing it in one big block. It's annoying. But my main concern now is I'm running out of seed again. I'm not getting to the end of this row, am I? So as soon as this runs out, I'm going to stop it and bring another tractor down, so I'm already ready to go. Might make it to the end. It's gonna be close. Either way, I'm gonna need seed. Well, we made it to the end of that row. Right. I'm going to fold it and quickly go to the shop and top up. So let's go and order some seed. Yeah, that'll do. Let's buy 2, just in case. Ooh. I don't think you should be driving like this, but I haven't got a lot of time. And it's not allowing me to actually cut the power. There you go. Now I've got full power. Pardon me. So I'm going to load up with seed. Come back. I think I got 1 row to do out of all of that. I need to change my application rate for my fertilizer. It seems a bit low. The shop's just there, so we ain't got far to go. But swinging it around. So much more satisfying using a wheel. So hopefully they'll be easy to get to. They look like they're on the end of the pig food. Yeah. So 2,000 should do us pretty good, to be fair. Let's go. Let's race back down to the field and we get going. No, I didn't do that, so let's put the pipe back in. Job done. So now we're starting to, now we've got the pigs, wherever they may be, just there. I'm going to need a lot more crops, so I'm going to have to do more root crops, more grain crops, and I'll need to work out what works best, what's the cheapest to plant and harvest in terms of sell values. So like, I don't want to be using things like sorghum for them. I'd rather use like wheat, corn, the high yielding products that don't sell for much. Like, if I can keep the ones like the sorghum and soybeans separate, I'll be happy. Just get rid of that. So, oh, would you believe that? I've got a tiny little pass to make. What I need to unfold. Now I've got a road going down this way, and a tiny road there. What's that road up there? I'm hoping I've got enough seed. Just gonna creep forward a bit. Get into somewhat of a position. I'm just going to reverse a tiny bit more. Still can't lower the cedar down yet. Takes a long time to unfold. Right. Here we go. Last couple of passes. I might see, hopefully, this pass up by the farm up here is wide enough for this this planter, and it's not wider. So I can do that pass down the tree line, then back along this field. I'm just going to check, see how much I've spent so far. So 4,000 on seed, 300 on liquid fertilizer, 250 on fuel, and 76 on maintenance for the vehicle. So just under 5 grand so far. Now, because I haven't ploughed and deep cultivated, I'm going to get weeds cut, like in the field with the sugar beets. So I'm going to have to respray that at some point. Well, this field here. Right, slow down a bit. And lift. I need to change the angle. I'm going to reverse a bit. Now turn the other way. The good news is I am definitely wide enough. Bad news is I've got to drive on this other field here. Actually, let's try not to. Let's turn. Let's do some magical reversing right now. Pedal was a bit sensitive. No, wrong way. No, wait. Let's just try and catch it. There. Just there will be perfect. I'm happy with that. So let's do that. We're all lined up. And there we go. That's quite fiddly. I suppose if I was in this view it would have helped. Hopefully I do not catch a tree with that seeder or planter. I'm close, I'm definitely close. But it looks like I've got away with it. Right, let's just spin around without going into that other field will be nice. And no, I am going into that other field. Luckily it's only corn and it's not an important crop. Let's turn that off. Let's get back in cab. Let's try that. That looks like it's working. Getting a bit close to that other field again. Can't see the posts in the way. At least we've got some cotton going now. We've got something a bit different. I've been wanting to do that for ages. So there's another root crop that I've got going, or another crop. The next big one I want to do is sugarcane and potato and poplars. Poplars I've never done in any farming simulator that I can remember. But they're going to have to go into that first field where the sugar beets are at some point. I'm not going to put them in a field like this. It's just going to be too much. So they're going to have to go into field 58. I've got so much money just sitting there at the moment, I can't touch it yet. A bit more. There you go. Right, so turn that off, lift her up and fold it. It's folding up apparently, but yeah. So there you go. It's folding up, it's doing its job. Let's have a look. So pH value is bad. Crop rotation's good. Expected yield 79%. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's saying I need to weed. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. So in today's episode, we've done quite a bit, I feel. We've got pigs to look after the next one, cows to look after. I'm going to plant this again while I'm here, and then when I save it and log off and then log back in, we'll see if it's grown or not. I don't know how many times I've done this now. It's a lot. I'll do along there as well. So yeah, we've put this back on. Yeah, we've got to get straw in here, food in here. Next episode, straw in this one, water and food. this field over here, well, pen, needs water. Might as well top up the food as well. Should be a lot easier now that I've got bales. And these ones seem to be okay at the moment. And then I need to fill up the chickens as well. But yeah, this is looking good now. Got little piggies. They're making a lot of noise. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Leave a comment if there's anything you want me to try out, test, etc. I don't mind doing that. And if you want to know anything in particular, like what certain mod I'm using, that's fine. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye. Bye for now.